Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're up here at the space station, which I have named the Arcadia. We've got 5 of the 6 inner arms locked and loaded. We're gonna attach the 6th one. Oop, it's gonna drift away a little bit, so I don't want to do that. So we're gonna attempt to. Oh no, we're not gonna attempt to. We are going to lock this guy in. That'll take me a few minutes to get this. Nope. Stop movement that way. And stop movement that way. It'll take me a few moments to get this guy locked in. And then we're going to do some other stuff. So give me a moment. I'm going to get this guy locked in, and then I'll check back in with you once she is in place. See you in just a second. Alright, after much wailing and gnashing of teeth, I actually had the game crash, and this thing exploded once or twice. It did some weird reloading things. But now, eventually, we have gotten all 6 of the inner arms nice and docked. And from, here, I think they look pretty darn good. Pretty close. I mean, you can tell if you look closely that they're not perfectly aligned. Like, here, you can see that one. And that one. So maybe that one right there is a little... No, it's high on both sides. Interesting. But that popped in pretty close. So did the... Oh, that's close-ish. So again, they're not perfect, but they're close. I found it easier to do it this way than I think to do docking ports here as well. Because multi-point docking can get to be quite the pain. Anywho, that's the inner core. Well, the core and then the inner... I don't know what, the transfer arms of the station. And we're going to leave this little guy up here. We will be sending up other pieces. The general plan for this space station, I've been going over it in my head for the last day or two, is we have 6 outer arms here. These are going to be the interconnection, and then 6 outer arms that just stick out. So I think what I want to do is have it kind of split 3 and 3. 2 arms will be, I think I'm going to do 2 science arms, 1 habitation arm, and then over here I'm going to have a docking arm, and 2 docking arms, and a utility arm. So the utility will be, the fuel core, fuel core, and what am I trying to think of here? More monopropellant and power and all those things like that. And these guys will come out, and there'll be some fuel in here as well, I think, just to have some here closer here. But then we'll have docking ports that stick out every which way, so you can dock any number of vehicles to it. We'll also have a big docking port on this one as well. Oh yeah, and on this one I was going to put a bunch of big docking port seniors on the up and bottom of it, because at some point I think I'm going to actually attach what's it called? Resourcers. The ISRU in situ resourcing units as soon as we, well, not as soon as, but once we resource those, and we can get get our asteroid, haul it in place, park it nearby, and we can ferry ore across maybe, or maybe actually hook up the asteroid to this station. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's the eventual plan for this. There's all this fuel in here, and I don't need it. I'm not going to send this core anywhere else. The amount of propellant has already been sucked out of these guys, right? Yeah, I cleaned these all out already, I believe. Let me double check. Good. Whoa. Yes. So we sucked all those out. So, you know what? I kind of don't want that. I think this was part of the problem because it has so much fuel. It's just ridiculous. But I kind of want to get rid of that. So we're going to quick save and... Bye-bye. And, of course, that's just going to sit there. I can get rid of it, though. So there you go. That's our station. And, lights? Yes! Lights to light up the station. Oh, that's cool looking. Gosh, those don't point out quite enough. Alright, so on the other pieces, put in more lights. Or did I turn those? Oh, turn those lights on, too. Okay. Now I gotta go through and turn on all of these lights on. I'm gonna activate all the lights on this station. I'll see you in a second once those are on. Alright, so there we are with the station fully lit. The outer lights on, the interior lights on. I think that looks pretty flippin' cool. And that's gonna be it, unfortunately, though, for this space station for the time being. I am running. I'm not gonna say I'm running low, but I'm not where I want to be to continue construction with this. So we're gonna do another contractor to further things along. That being said, quick save. Let's go back to the Space Center. We will, of course, return to the space station or the KSS Arcadia later and add all those outer arms. I do kind of want to think I might want to run any interplanetary missions. They have to dock there and then refuel and then, but we'll see. For missions, I picked up a mission that, yes, an orbital station on a solar orbit. So orbit on sun, antenna, docking port, generate power, 5 Kerbals, and a bunch of power, which is pretty easy in 10 minutes. But we've already accepted this, so give me a healthy advance, and it gives me nearly 500,000 of Kerbal space bucks and a little bit of, what is that, reputation? So we're going to do that. And because we get to do that while orbiting a solar orbit, we're also going to test this guy while orbiting sun, and that's going to give us another almost 300,000. Additionally, we are going to bring everybody. We're also going to bring Susie Kerbin back from the moon, which is going to give us. We're going to make 1 million space bucks in this episode, and maybe the next episode. Yes, yes, we're going to make 1 million space bucks in this episode. But I'm also going to do something I did in the last episode, where we're going to do a level everybody the crap up mission, because I don't need you anymore. You're the engine. You're the floaty bit. Goodbye. Terminate. So I'm gonna bring everybody back from the moon. Everybody back from the moon station. We're gonna leave it there, but we're gonna bring everybody back and all the science as much as possible. I know we're. Oh, did that guy get? Oh wow! Look at that. We've got a satellite that's gonna be flung out on an escape trajectory. Oh, or not. That was weird. Can I? Oh, never mind then. Hold on. Aurora. So what are you? It looks like it's escaping, but it's not. Unless it's. Oh, it's on the moon's orbit. That's just what it sees. While it's. Okay. That was really screwing with me for a second there. That's going to kick it into this orbit in a little bit. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to pull everybody from the Aurora back to Kerbin, land them. That'll satisfy the Susie Kerbin mission. And then we're going to launch a big ship that's going to carry everybody. It's going to be a ship and a space station. It's going to satisfy the needs for that space station build. We're going to launch. We're going to burn past Minmus to where we just leave Kerbin's sphere of influence, and we're actually orbiting the sun. So we're going to do that. That'll be our station orbiting the sun. That'll satisfy that. We can test that piece orbiting the sun. That'll do that. And then we burn home, land everybody. When they get back, they level the crap up, and it's great because it helps the scientists be even better. So, that being said, let's hop into the Aurora. We're going to transfer everybody. Unfortunately, there's no way to transfer the data back out of the science lab, which is unfortunate, right? Because I can click stop research, but there's no way to take anything with them, which is really sad. But we're gonna get everybody back. We're gonna get everybody into this lander can here. Is there still science? There is still science. So who is in here? We have. We'll transfer Rubiki back to there, and then we're gonna get Carson Kerbin. So yeah, I'm gonna collect everybody here, put them in here, blast for home. I'll see you guys on the launch pad with the new vessel that we're gonna launch to the solar orbit. See you on the pad in just a bit. Alright, so we are launching off for space with everybody, and I do mean everybody, on board. I even rendezvoused the Aurora return vehicle with the Arcadia Space Station that we picked up Jeb. So yeah, the Arcadia Space Station is currently unmanned, but that's okay. Nothing's going to happen to it, I don't think, as long as it doesn't blow up. That hasn't happened. Actually, it has a few times when I've loaded up that, or not loaded up, but, you know, like when I went to rendezvous just now, I had to, it blew up when I got close. There's something that's not happy with the parts being together somehow. I'm not sure what. Anyway, similar return vehicle, actually the same base parts, just a different, you know, piece under the cowling. We'll take a look at that. What's in here will satisfy the mission. Let's look at Capcom. Active. Orbital station in solar orbit. Antenna, blah, blah, blah. Supports 5. All we gotta do is maintain for 10 seconds. And orbit of the sun. Oh, this might satisfy the new contract for orbit of Kerbin. Yeah, it will. Oh no, I don't have enough monopropellant. Ha! Good. Arcadia will be the one to satisfy it eventually. Eventually, it'll be a while. All right, so what are we doing here? Where are we at? We are okay. Good. We're about to drop that first stage. And poof. There they go. We're going to go ahead and put that up all the way. We're up pretty high. As soon as this switches to, there it is, orbit. We're actually going to go ahead and just lay all the way flat. Because we can. We've all seen this many, many times at this point. A normal old orbital insertion. I'll finagle that. Get that happening. And then I'll see you once we are in a nice, well, it doesn't even need to be a nice orbit. So once we are in an orbit, then we will blast to escape Kerbin's sphere of influence. Be off into deep space. See you there once we are in orbit in just a second. Alright, so we've got everybody in orbit around Kerbin. Nice, safe orbit. I mean, it's not necessarily, yeah, it's not anything like circularized, but that's okay. I guess now time for the big reveal. Poof. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, there's no reaction wheels. Oopsie. Oh well. This is a really quick build. I have dubbed this vessel the Sunfish. Because it looks kind of like a fish. Initially, I didn't have the 10-meter heat shield here, and when this was bumped together, it looked fishy. Extend that antenna. So all these bits are going to satisfy the mission. I went with the Mark III bits because this guy holds 18? It's something ridiculous. I still have 8 spaces left. But there's already, yeah, so many people. But by escaping the Kerbin's sphere of influence, getting everybody into a solar sphere of influence, or solar orbit, boost everybody's, what's it called? Everybody's, oh, words are hard. Boost everybody's experience. So, I wonder if, can we get a, sometimes we can do this with a Mooner Gravity Assist. I think I might try for that, just for funsies. So let's see if we can orchestrate that. Let's up just to see. Probably not burning for the right place for the moon. Nope, guess not. That's okay. Too many things. Let's get rid of all those because they're just in the way. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this real quick, just because. Oh, yeah. There we go. So that's something of a Mooner assist. That gets us really far. That's cool. There we go. So that's going to cost us a little bit less than it would otherwise cost us for an escape trajectory. And it won't show us that. That's fine. So we're going to do a Mooner flyby real quick, and then, and what's our periapsis here? Yeah, put plenty far away. So we're We're going to do a Mooner flyby real quick, and then we will be escaping Kerbin's sphere of influence. So, quick save. Let's get that going. Warp to the next maneuver. Just going to be a pro-grade burn. That's going to be simple and straightforward. Are you going to crash? Maybe. Yeah, you are going to hit the atmosphere again. Good. Debris that I don't have to deal with. Alright, and yeah, you're RCSing around, but you're like... really, really slowly. Eek. Oh well, not the end of the world. So this will satisfy... we got Susie back. So that got us some space bucks. Where is she? There she is. She's home. Well, she was home for like 2 seconds, and then she hopped on this thing. What we're also going to do is, this is our escape tank. And then we're going to decouple this guy through staging, and that's going to satisfy another mission. So we're doing 3 missions in this episode. Susie, and then all this stuff. So this is going to be pretty sweet. Oh, I missed the thing. I was busy talking and I wasn't paying attention to the countdown. Oh well. We'll be close. We'll be able to look at things to see what it does. Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I did pack on some science. So we'll be able to do a bunch of science out in solar orbit as well, because all those are fresh bits of science to do that we've never done yet. So that's good, science. We did return some, like 900 science, when we came back from the moon with everything that was on there from all of that stuff. There's our encounter and escape. There we go. So that costs us even less. And what's that? Oh, now it's freaking out though. Excuse me. Whoa, yeah, it's not sure what's happening. So we're gonna warp up a little bit. Oh, it might be a giant Kerbal orbit? Whoa. That's a huge orbit. I don't think that's gonna be what's gonna happen. Let's focus on us. We're coming up toward the moon's sphere of influence. There's the moon. Okay, so we are now... Oh, so we are on a slight... We are going to return. Interesting. Well, once we get out here, though, we can burn prograde a little bit and escape. Either way, the Mooner injection stuff helps a bit. Now we can do our quickie, whoa, flyby of the moon. That went really fast. We are now on our crazy extended orbit of Kerbin. We're going to go ahead, because that's glitching really, really crazy-like. We're going to go ahead and thrust just a smidgen. Let's get you lined up, prograde. We're going to thrust just a smidgen. Make sure that we are on a Kerbin escape. Yes, good. Good. Now there's no more glitchy craziness. Alright. Well, we only used not even half the fuel there. That's cool. Well, we can, you know what? We can burn back, and as long as we... I'm trying to think. No, we have to be outside of the influence, pop it, and then we burn back. But this should get us most of the way back, and we're reducing the weight, etc., etc., etc. So, now all we have to do is just warp up to the actual Kerbin escape. Warp. Boop, 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 boop. How's our signal? Oh, signal's going pretty good. Okay. Part of me was worried that I don't have quite a strong enough stuff. That's pretty good. Okay, good. So I could probably make it pretty far. I mean, we're outside there of, we're almost exiting Kerbin's sphere of influence, and we're at 93. It'll drop off quickly. Just for going to Eve, I don't know. All right, anywho. So we are, like I said, we are... Let's get out of here. Leave that sphere of influence. Awesome. We're 9 minutes away. And pretty soon we will be on this Kohler. I guess it's called Cole instead of Sol. Be on that orbit, and boom! And that should get us a message, and it does, for world's first. First orbit of the sun, enter orbit of the sun. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the other one was, Oh, that's the mission. That's our space station mission in orbit. Awesome. Good. So, that mission's done. So now, really, that's it? Wow, okay, that's cool. Kerbin? Can I set Kerbin as my target? Oh, look, you can see Minmus and the moon. That's cool. Come on, let's zoom. Be nice. Be a cooperative mouse wheel. Kerbin, there we go. Set as target. So now, oh, right. Let's quick save. Boop. We can pity that there's all that fuel left, but this should do us pretty well. Again, that's why we quick save. Oh, come on. There you go. And we'll activate that engine and just puff ourselves away. And yes, that satisfied another contract for another 2.5 or 200, 0.25 million. Awesome. So now, what I think we do is we burn, if we point ourselves toward Kerbin, if we face the target. Oh, there are some itty-bitty reaction wheels here. That's good. So that's retrograde. Oh. Yeah, so we're going away from it. So we want to be going toward... Actually, oh, that's right. Yeah. You just burn retrograde toward your target. Duh. Just like anything else. You should... Whoop. Was that an encounter? No. Yes, we want to close our speed. And then, yeah, just like any other encounter. And yeah, we have plenty of fuel for this. We'll be just fine. So we can see it's doing things to our orbit, but we should be able to just blast back toward it and get caught in an orbit. I don't want to blast past it. I think this is how it works. I haven't done this in a long time. It's been months since I've done this. So I'm really flying by the seat of my pants and hope I get it right. If not, there's other ways to create an encounter. So, zeroing out and moving toward it. And aha! So, oh, and I probably could have been looking for that anyway. We have an encounter in... Oh, wait, how far away is this? Oh, we encounter Urban and get back into Kerbin's orbit in 55 minutes. I probably could have looked much sooner than that. I'm curious. What does that do? Makes our encounter sooner. Makes our escape further away or closer in. So it should make it easier to get back into Kerbin's orbit. Awesome. Oh. Moon encounter. Maybe. Oh. As I whack my head. Duh. I feel really, really stupid. Log. All the science while we're in space. Keep. Log pressure. Keep. Log visual observations. Observe the goo. Yep, still bright. Oh, geez, the goo feels right at home. Still bright. That's fun. What are you? Log magnetometer. Collect soil. Yeah, that's something. I just slapped one or two of these on just for funsies. Collect solar particles. That should be interesting around the sun. Sort of the materials bay. And RPWS. Cool. Alright, so 50 for 18 for that. 16, 50. Alright, cool. So we got a whole bunch of science here. We're going to send out... Oh. This one? Nope. Let's pop out me. Carson. Where'd you go? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. I lied. I meant that. There we go. We're going to EVA. He's going to go and collect all the science. Whoa. Before we get back. no, wrong controls. Alright, so he's nice and close. Take the data. Can I take this data? Can I take temperature and the pressure data? Take that data. Wow, I can take like everything from just standing right there. Nope, can't. Oh, I think I already took that one. Can't get that one yet. Okay, so let's. It makes a sound, you know, for the vehicles, the vessels. I do kind of wish it made the sound for Kerbals, for their EVA noises. Take that data. Don't hit the solar panel. That would be bad. So nothing there. Stop. Take that data. Take that data. I think that's about it. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got all that. The only one I was not sure of was one down at the bottom. Easy, buddy. Don't go too crazy now. No, I got the magnetometer. I think it was the one next to it, like the materials bay or something. And I'm pretty sure I got it. I just want to make sure. Yep, I got it. Okay, good. So now we can go back, hop back in the ship, and go back home. And grab, and board. All the science on board. Beautiful. All right, so now all this junk that's like sticking out. Toggle that. Toggle the doors. Toggle the magnetometer. Go away. Toggle the sensors. Toggle. Oop. Come on. Toggle. And is that it? That's it. Okay, good. All right, so now, what is this? Spacewalk in orbit of the sun. Yay! And I think that will give him a little bit, but not much. There's no... Oh, crew report. Duh. Yes! Is there a crew report I can do here? I can? Ooh, and it's probably the same one. Awesome. Beautiful. Can I... Oh, yeah, lights on. I like having the lights. I think that looks cool. That's kind of awesome. It might eat the power, but not much. Form spacewalk in orbit. Yeah, I thought I just accepted that. Anywho, all right. So now that we did that, we only had a few minutes to do it. Yeah, we did. Quick save. We'll warp all the way down to that sphere of influence change. And now all that's left to do is just to slow ourselves down. So what is our... Ooh, are we going to strike the planet? What's going on there? We might be... We are. We're going to strike Kerbin. That's interesting. Not really. In that case, then, let's get out here, I think. Oh, geez, 12 days. 16 days. It's going to take us about 14 days to get home. And we're going to be going super, super fast. Let's set things orbital. We're going to go here. We're actually just going to warp there because it's not going to make that much of a difference. We're so far away, nothing crazy is going to happen. Oh, look, we're on the different... We're coming in backwards to Kerbin. Oh, well, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world at all. So I think we're going to try to do some radial, anti-radial, plus retrograde-ish burns and see what we can do. Okay, come on. See if we can raise our periapsis from here, which I think should be doable. So, first off, actually, let's just straight up burn prograde. What's this? Escape the influence of the sun. Yay for more money. Prograde, does that do anything? No, it's just going to move that. Okay. In that case, then, let's try radial out. See what that does. See which way we end up facing with the space fish. There's... Okay, so that, I think, might Help. Aha! So now I have a Kerbin periapsis. What's our fuel like? Oh yeah, okay. So we're actually gonna circularize and orbit. We're gonna get into orbit. We're gonna go for 80. Boom. All right. Excellent. Good. 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 And at this point now, it's just circularization and landing. But we're gonna make sure we can do it because, yeah. Oh, sheesh. Yeah. Okay, this will be easy. We'll have plenty of fuel to do this. So even though that's like a crazy high orbit, it's still an orbit. Yeah, beautiful. So we're going to do that. Quick save again. We're going to be facing retrograde in a bit. But let's go ahead and warp the next maneuver. Boom. Us. And 58 seconds. It's a pretty hefty burn. Coming up. And now. And hey, look, just that one little tap and we're in an orbit. But we're going to suck this down as much as we can without... Whoa, what is that? Oh, Mooner encounter. We're going to suck this down as much as we can so that our re-entry is just a little bit gentler. So that satisfies. What are we at now? 1.6 million. That's it? Really? I thought we'd have more. Huh. Maybe I was at 7 million. Oh, I probably was before I launched this. I didn't look at how expensive this was. 1.6. Well, still, that's something that's enough to oh yeah, we'll be able to circularize. I don't even need that. We'll still have enough to do stuff for expanding the Arcadia. Yes. Yeah. Now, of course, we come back. There'll be other missions for us to take, which will hopefully be lucrative. Yeah, there are. Cool. And I'll check those out and do what I can. Probably off camera, because I'm... I've put in a lot of prep work for the Arcadia Station, and then this. Alright, so that's just inside the atmosphere still, or just outside the atmosphere still. We still have some fuel left, so that's great. That's awesome. Quick save. And we haven't actually done like a re-entry shot in a while on camera, I don't think. So let's do that now. And let's see. So that's over there. Oh, we're going to come out on the far side. Well, let's just go for like 45. That way things aren't going to burn up too bad. There we go. All right, cool. So we're going to... we might land on the day side. We might land on the night side too. All right, so we've collected all the science. This guy has some electrical power, right? Yeah. That doesn't, but that's okay. I was gonna say everything is back here. I might have made a boo-boo. Oh man, because this is just connected. I didn't put a ferry, or I didn't put a decoupler here. Can I? Okay, good thing we still have fuel. So in that case, let's burn prograde and get ourselves into a stable orbit. Because I goofed and didn't put the right things on this. So we'll get ourselves into a stable orbit. Here we go. Or not necessarily stable. Well, yeah, stable. So we're not going to burn up. We're not going to hit the atmosphere and come crashing back down. Because I built this thing poorly. Bad Kerbal engineer. Bad. And that's good there. So, yeah. So I got a rescue mission for myself. I'm going to do that off camera because, yeah, I can't just... There's no way to... Nope. And this is... If I jettison, it just goes away. I can't just extend it right now because I have to... This has to go away. And I should have put a decoupler there, and I failed. So, I mean, it has a docking port, so that's easy to rendezvous, dock, and transfer folks across. I might do a space plane. We'll see. that is for next episode. Oh, and that's right, they're orbiting the wrong direction. Oh, that's just kind of horrible. Alright, so next episode, rescuing everyone after their mission to the sun. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching with me. If you like it, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. I will catch you later.